Ahebi was a prostitute and businesswoman from Enugu, who later became the only female king in British Nigeria.
Hello story lovers, welcome to Nana's Fairy Tales, where we share amazing and interesting stories. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell to get notified when we upload another enchanting.
Ahebi's life defied expectations. She rose from a young woman facing a forced marriage to a deity to become the king of Enugu. Ahebi's story begins tragically. When she was 13, her family faced hardships like poor harvest, illness, and slow trading. Her father sought guidance from the gods. They attributed the events to the wrath of the goddess due to his sins. As punishment, Ahebi was to become the wife of the deity. To escape this fate, Ahebi fled to neighboring Igala land. In exile, Ahebi found power through prostitution and sex work. She used her intelligence and charm to build relationships with influential men like the Igala king and British officials. This network helped her learn multiple languages like English, Igala, Pidgin English, and Nupe. Ahebi's return to Igbo land coincided with the British incursion in the 20th century. She led the British forces into Enugu, her hometown. As the only villager who spoke English, the British rewarded her with the position of headman, replacing the ineffective leader. With the backing of the Igala king, she defied tradition and became a warrant chief, a position reserved for men. Thus, she held court cases in her palace while making money from the services. Women who had also been abused by their husbands escaped to Ahebi's palace, who then became their female husband. Ahebi married wives for herself by paying their bride price. She then looked for men who had intercourse with these wives and claimed the paternity of the children they bore. She assumed the role of a man and named the children after herself. Ahebi asserted herself as a man by having multiple wives, many of whom were runaways from abusive husbands, and by having multiple servants who would help her raise her children to continue her name. This challenged gender norms and ultimately led to a clash with the male elders. With fear that her people might not accord her a rightful burial, Ahebi performed her own funeral rites in 1946, 2 years before her death. Even in death, Ahebi refused to conform. She took matters into her own hands and performed her elaborate burial rites before her passing. This living funeral, as it's been called, included gunfire, animal sacrifice, and music. She wanted it to be so grand that her legacy would never be forgotten. Despite being a biological female, she was buried according to traditional male customs upon her death in 1948. Today, she is revered as a goddess in her mother's hometown, and her story continues to be sung.